Greetings once again, my dear friends. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. I see Milan. Last time we learned how to fight with sword and bow and fist a little bit.
Let's fight.
You put up quite a show last time, lad. Want to try again, do you? Take care, man.
It's a good way of starting the day, I feel. Just get into a fist fight with someone, clobber the absolute bejesus out of them. Ah. It's all good practice as well. Aha! Take that, you bastard. Not gonna take all his shit this time, though. That would have been rude. That does, however, lead me to what the hell are we doing today? Such a fine day. Let's take a trip out to Miller Peshek's other Miller mate, Wojciech, over in Kahelnitz. Why not? That seems like a fine day for that. It's a thing that needs to be done anyway. Okay. Actually,
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the Rattay tourney? My respects. I've got some goods here.
always
Going
sell
for my
shit to
investment.
Peshek.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. May the Lord watch over.
And Henry is really not looking very happy. Could even say he's looking a little bit beat up. Again. Oh well. I think those skins I've just sold him I stole from Peshek. But that's alright, he doesn't mind. Let's
Can we do
haggle a
something about
bit,
price?
but
Why not?
we don't need to do it much.
Is this enough?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal. Alright, so.
Alright. Oh. Okay. I think if we just follow this road, we'll get there. And it'll be fine. It should be anyway. Of course, 100 things could happen between now and then. Well, I don't want to run too much because I don't want to run out of stamina and run into a fight at the same time. That would be the worst use of running in history. However, seems fairly quiet so far. Usually interesting sites have some element of lootability, but that one didn't seem to be the case. It's fine. Don't have to loot everything. Actually, no, sword's a better option. If there's going to be an ambush, it's going to be around here, I feel. There's not going to be an ambush, I don't think. Oh, it's all fine. Excellent. Oh, more wormwood. And some more. Why not? They also might have lain an ambush for me around here as well, but no, doesn't look like it. Someone's dog's barking in the distance. It's not Mutt, because I don't have him with me yet. That's all I know. Okay, can put my sword away. Hello, millmaid Anna and villager. Villager and Miller Wojciech.
Good health to you.
Here.
Miller Peshek from Rattay sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the? Why did you throw it away? Get it. Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations, you passed the test. Now we'll have a few jobs for you.
It might as well be the Thieves' Guild, except there isn't one.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I need to learn how to do a sneaky.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Oh, I can just
Isn't
barely
that quite a
afford
lot?
that.
What about this?
That's not enough.
How about 51 then?
What do you say to this?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
52 then?
Agreed. Now listen up.
Excellent. Thank you. I suppose I'll see what he's got for work as well. Can I help with anything?
Do you need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robard of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robard? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffenrocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 Waffenrocks to make it a proper stink.
Alright.
Consider it done. What am I to do with the Waffenrocks once I have them?
I'll burn them to get rid of the evidence. Just make sure you don't get caught.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
I don't really, I just want to see what you've got for sale. Who needs a key? A skill book on opening locks. amount of wormwood is enough. Damn it. Okay. Just remember that's what he's got. Good book to buy. Could do the Waffen Rocks. Don't really want to make a trek to Talmberg just yet. I'll get back there eventually. Lady Stephanie wants to see me after all. And that quest line's just silly but fun. And takes you all over the place. It's a great one for exploring. Well, not really. You just have to go to Ujits and Sasau. But still, that's a later thing. When I go up to Talmberg to see Lady Stephanie, that is when I will steal the Waffen Rocks on my way out. Make it a stylish exit, or an exit. Ideally an exit with nobody knowing remotely what I'd done. That's the best exit. But we'll see when it happens. Unlikely to be this session, though. Peshek's bound to have something else for me to do now anyway. And on top of that, it's likely to be Rattay's Tawny Day again soon. Because that just keeps popping up. So Hanush just likes his tawnies. Keeps the people happy. Gives them something to do.
Hey.
Okay. Do you have any work for me?
Do you happen to have any work for me?
Of course I would. And, surprise, surprise, it's another ring.
Like last time?
Properly done this time. Proper hard work. And who else to set the task to than you? The ringleader, so to speak. The
I
thing is,
prefer Lord of the
Townsend
Rings.
left his ring behind the last time he went to the baths for some wenching. Too drunk to see it, no doubt. And now he wants it back, and the baths deny all knowledge.
Why not turn to the bailiff?
Why not? Because he doesn't want anyone to know about his bathhouse visits. And the girls in the baths are wary of selling the ring in case the bailiff does start looking
after all. So we'll make life easier for them. What do you say?
Alrighty.
Consider it done. Provided I get something out of it.
Don't worry. You won't be left short. The ring's hidden in the chest in the bathhouse madam's chambers. Come right back with it once you have it.
God be with you.
6-hour nap all throughout the afternoon. Doesn't it sound lovely? Henry, get up, you lazy bastard. It must be hard to sleep when you've got Peshek constantly yelling out, "Hey lad, fancy a wager on the Rattay tourney?" every 5 minutes. Just because he doesn't get an afternoon snooze. We're going to have to start pickpocketing some people too. It's the problem with Henry being not exactly the greatest example of moral fortitude. I mean, you can always play him as a paragon of virtue, but where's the fun in that? It's not going to be the hard one. Diddly 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 doo, diddly diddly doo. See you another time. And an extra 29 groschen on top of it.
God be with you.
So polite. I have that ring for you.
I have that ring for you.
Excellent. They'll be hopping mad at the baths once they find out. Here's your reward, and don't turn it all into drink.
$100 groschen. Jeebus. No way am I turning that all into drink. What did I say earlier? Rattay tourney. Tomorrow. Well. There goes one thing that I was considering doing. But that's okay, I can always do it after. lads. Ah, damn it. I didn't see if Peshek had another job. Which I know he does. I think each of the millers has 4. After the first palaver with the ring. The first ring, that is. Ooh, Milan. Ha ha ha. I'm not gonna fight him though, not this time. Tempting though it may be. I don't know why I did that. I was trying to jump. And I have no horse attached to my whistle. Nor do I have a dog. Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
What else you, sir? I'm feeling lucky today. How about you? Dice?
Why, oh why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
This is a terrible first turn. If only 2, 3, 4, 5 was
If I was
valid,
in your shoes,
but
I'd
it is
pass
not.
while the going's good.
The going's not good enough
Use your
though.
head, man. You'll lose everything.
Eh, so be it.
We'll see.
I suppose I could use some of my fancy dice as well, but I don't like using the fancy dice.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
That'll do. Shit.
Should I? No, I dare had a throw. Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
No, it bloody isn't.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Okay, fine. Come on. It's time I had a throw. Oh, come on. It's time I had a throw. Come on. It's time I had a throw. I'm trying his mantra of saying it 3 times in a row. It seems to have worked. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just stick on that.
Your turn.
Well.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Shit.
No harm. Now if it came after 3 ones. That's it.
Bastard.
No point pushing it. No luck tonight. This'll be the one. What the hell's with these damn dice?
Well, that's convenient, isn't it? $50 off winning. Damn it. Oh, come on, it's time I had a throw. God damn it. Okay. I'll take the 200 as well as the 50.
Fucked again.
Want to try your luck? Nice.
Ah.
Best man win. No harm.
Well,
Now
that
if it came after 3 ones.
was a bit terrible.
This'll be the one. That's it. Now I'm for the chop.
Ah, it's not so bad after all.
Well, shit.
We'll see. This'll be the one.
No, it won't. Shit, yes it will.
That's it. That's all.
You absolute bastard.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass all the goings good.
The going's not good enough for that, Monsieur Le
Use
Fancy
your head, man.
Pantaloons.
You'll lose everything. Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Your magic will not work this
If I was
time,
in
sir.
your shoes, I'd pass all the goings good.
2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not working. It's just...
If I
5.
was in your shoes, I'd pass all the goings good.
No, the going's good enough that I'm not passing yet.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
You know what? It is your time you had a throw, sir. Have your throw.
This'll be the one.
Bet it won't. Shit, it would. Oh, damn.
Finished.
That was a good roll.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. That's it.
Shit.
That's all.
Oh. Yes, I'm rolling again. I know I shouldn't have. I knew I shouldn't have done it when I did it, but that doesn't matter. He won.
Just what I wanted.
What an absolute bastard is Monsieur Fancy Pantaloons. But what is this? Where go he? Where doth he go? No, I'm not going to do it. Not going to stalk and mug Mr. Fancy Pants. Not tonight. Instead, Henry will punch a chicken. I'll get another one for the morning. One more for the morning. 2 more for the morning. You gotta have your breakfast, chickens. Don't worry, these aren't your chickens I'm roasting, I swear. Not just a tourney happening in Rattay today. Henry gets cold roast chicken for breakfast. 2 whole chickens. Tasty breakfast. Of course, when I do finally get around to mugging Mr. Fancy Pants, I will absolutely be taking his fancy pants. They're good pants. High charisma value, worth an absolute bucket load of groschen. And once you wear them for a while, you make them your own, and it's fine. Yeah, I'm definitely not agile enough to read agile as a weasel yet. Agile as a weevil. Oh, that's terrible. Let's wait an hour. Bugger it, let's wait another hour. You guys are all strange. Standing out in the rain when there's perfectly comfortable and dry roof material thing happening. Give me your shoes, Harold.
Greetings. What business have you?
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake. Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 60 groschen.
Of course. Here you are.
I'll write your name down. Henry, you said. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Warhammer.
Warhammer and shield. I know how to handle those.
I really
Good.
don't know how to
Get
handle
yourself
those.
ready. You're next in line. Take care.
I just pick either axe or hammer just to get the extra experience for the damn thing.
Who will measure his skills against? Pavel, called Roebuck, from the garrison of Sir Sebastian von Berg. Welcome, our warriors.
Woo.
The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
Ow. Bastard. The other handy thing about warhammers and maces and such things later in the game, when you're going up against people in plate armor, it's useful to have a blunt weapon, because they're good. Their armor's good against swords, but hammers and maces, that's a different story. Ah! Pavel called Roebuck off. You absolute bastard.
Will surely be no less exciting. This one may decide the winner. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords.
Fucking hell!
Ah! Ah!
Yeah.
Ah. Oh well.
Lords and ladies, gentlefolk, good friends and neighbors, welcome to the renowned Rattay tournament.
Hey Milan.
My respects to you.
Yeah.
Let's fight.
I hope you've got coin this time.
Really just did this because it's the closest thing to fast travel that you have in game. And I am now closer to Peshek's mill. Which is sort of where I want to be, I suppose. I also wanted a fight I knew I could win. Because Pavel called Roebuck is entirely too talented for me, apparently. Oh, Belladonna, I will pick you. Is that the only one there was? Apparently that was the only one there was. Okay, fair enough. That was the only one there was. Must have been one that I missed last time and it hasn't grown back yet.
God be with you.
And with you. Any chance of more work?
Any chance of some more work for me?
For you, always. A friend of mine asked me to help him get back some disputed land from his neighbor.
You become an officer of the law, is that it?
A likely turn of events. No, I'm pleased to say this is good old-fashioned stealing. There's a deed of sale for that land, not quite in his favor. So it would be a fine thing.
Alright, where is it?
Very well. Where do I need to liberate it from?
From the bailiff himself. Ha! You should see the face you're pulling. I never said it would be easy. The deed is supposed to be at the rat house somewhere. On the table, among the other parchments. You'll need to sneak in, then find it.
I'll manage somehow.
That I don't doubt. And you needn't doubt your reward.
Okay.
God be with you.
Just trying to think where the hell that deed might be. Obviously in the rat house somewhere.
Caraway seeds, garlic and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
Good job I'm allowed to just wander right on in. No, absolutely no one. Hmm.
Hey, who's there?
Mm-hmm. Could it be an upstairs thing? Hmm. Aha! Well, I'm not breaking into that chest. That's pointless. Where the hell is this deed? Unless maybe it's down here somewhere. But that seems unlikely. Why would it be down here? Well, that's just the cells. Well, there's no way I can get through a hard lock. Not right now. Ah, Bailiff, hello.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Tell me about Rattay. Actually,
What
don't.
kind of
Oh,
buggery? Young sir,
I don't really care. Is something going on
Master
here?
Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
Okay. Good. Good to know. It's got to be up here somewhere. Has to be. But of course that's through very hard lock. Yeah, I didn't think he'd gone up. Yeah, it seems like I'm not going to be able to get that deed for Peshek's mate for a little while. I'll work on
If
it.
you're after something here, tell me.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
Name
Henry.
And in fealty too?
Sir Radzig Cobbler.
Yes, I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home, Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
That's entirely reasonable. Bludgeon, helmet, gambeson. I can whack that on under as well. Okay, that's fine. And now we're overloaded. Great! Over encumbered. Such a common state of affairs for Kingdom Come. Or indeed RPGs in general. I'd really like to say you won't catch me being over encumbered, but you absolutely would. In games and in reality, I'm always piling more shit upon myself than I need or could ever hope to use. But you know what? It's not going to stop me doing it. I know I do it. I accept it. And then I move on. At a reduced pace because I'm over encumbered. Oh, come on. I just want to dump a load of crap in the chest. That's all, and then maybe sleep, actually. And we're home, and Peshek's yelling about the fucking tourney again. It's almost like he's got nothing better to talk about. don't need shard or my bow or my axe right now. Or the dagger, but I'm keeping it anyway. The arrows can go. Alright. I am going to quickly wash myself and acquire some caffeine. I will return. And we're back. Caffeine acquired. I actually honestly went to have a bit of a nap and slept through the night. It's now 7:23 AM, which is inhumanly early, I feel. Ungodly this hour. But I'm up. And I'm going to sit on Teresa's favourite bench in the front yard. I'm going to read some books. Because all of this counts towards your reading. I'm not going to bother actually reading, because bog that for a lark. This is just to increase Henry's skill. See? New perk point available for reading now. So let's look into that. What have we? +1 speech bonus when trying to persuade a guard. I have a feeling I might be trying to persuade many guards. On Libus and Premisal. That's interesting from the perspective of anybody who's at all interested in Vampire Dark Ages, or anybody who has played Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. Oh, a book about Sigismund? Silence is Golden and Other Myths, Part 3. I'm not going to be able to read that one for a while. Another reading level already? Damn. Good news is, when Peshek wakes up, I can sell him a bunch of books. And he's not going to do anything about it other than just buy a bunch of books. just left his sack of grain in the yard. Oi, Pashek, what kind of miller are you, buddy? A shit one, if you ask me. And I know where he keeps his stash, too. It's in here. Behind the very hard locked door. But we're not going to steal Peshek's stash. That would be rude. We'll wait for it to get substantially larger. When it's at several thousand groschen, that's when we can consider stealing it. Let's go and kill a pig. I mean, practice my archery. No, I do mean let's go and kill a pig. Ah, I don't have my bow on me. Damn. Okay, well, let's go and bludgeon a pig to death with a bludgeon, then. Hello, piggy. Sorry about this, mate. Could be worse. I could be punching you. Where'd the damn pig go? What? Hello, pig? Pig! Where'd you go, pig? Damn. Well, that's unfortunate. Runaway bacon, apparently. Has it gone back to where it was? Maybe. Aha! It has. Hello, piggy. Sorry about this again. Maybe not. That's what you get for running away. If you just stuck around and let me kill you, it would have been over quicker. Oh. Someone's moonshine. They don't need it. And let's face it, given the location, it's probably Peshek's. And I bet that's what the interesting sight was going to be pointing at too. Lots of interesting sights have to do with moonshine. Roast a pig, diddly-doo. Pick some comfrey too. And some dandelions, why not? They're here and so am I.
update. You? What do you need?
I need to beat the crap out of you.
That's right.
You put up quite a show last time, lad. Want to try again, do you?
Farewell.
Oh, ow.
Kunda!
You're a kunda. Stealing everything he has again. Because, quite frankly, well, I don't need that on, do I? Okay, it's all fine then. Boots are better. So I didn't need to beat him up, but what the hell? At least I didn't need to steal his clothes. I could have just beaten him up for his money. Oh well. And now I'm further away from Peshek than I was when I started. Friend, buddy, townsman, person, fellow? Fiddle-dee diddle-dee diddle-dee doo, fiddle-dee-dee diddle-dee doo. Come on. Come on, Henry. Not much further. There he is. He's up. He's awake. He can even get rid of all these books that are weighing you down, and the pig. And behold in amazement as logs just warp in from nowhere. Peshek, mate.
Hey, lad. God be with you.
So,
I've got some goods here you might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. Luck then.
why the hell did the cooked pork go to 0 health? That's really weird. Well, not health, but freshness. Ah, no, I get it. That's the cooked pork that I sold Peshek already. Haha. It's not this cooked pork. Actually, I'll have a bite to eat first. Couple of bits of pig. Now we'll sell a bunch of shit for you. To you.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that.
Okay, now, for starters. Cooked pork. 33 units. Most of a pig. Okay. Weapons. You're not getting any of them. I'll sell you the hose that I'm wearing. You can have my coat, Hardy, what the hell. You can have this Waffenrock. And the freshly stolen hat and my old boots. Now, books. He's got 1,000. So, that's fine. Alrighty, now to haggle. Always haggle with Peshek, because he's a bastard. Not necessarily a terrible human, actually, he probably is a terrible human being. Come on, give us 315, will you?
Is this enough?
Less.
Less. 310?
Agree?
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Less. You know what, how about an even 300?
Alright, so?
Alright, so. Okay. Actually, Peshek, buddy. How did you get mixed up in thieving?
You've an honest trade. How come you got mixed up in crime?
Evil times. The harvest failed.
There's not enough money in bread.
And a child to feed on top of it all. I had no choice. And meanwhile, the lords in the castle and the monks in the monastery stuffed their craws to bursting. Where's the justice in that?
So you took justice into your own hands, is that it?
Justice
Now
in
you
a
take
feudal
whatever you
system.
Pull your head out your ass, Henry. Take a good look around you. Wars come and go, but nothing really changes. It's the poor that do the dying, and the nobles who reap the rewards. We have to survive somehow, so why concern ourselves with morals?
Yeah, fair. How can I sell stolen
What am I to do
goods?
with these things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're, properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could, store them for you. And you'll get some coin for, taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Hi, Henry, my name's Peshek. I'm a miller and I'm totally not a fence for stolen goods. Nor are all the other millers in the game. Except the one at Ledechko, I think. I don't know. Yeah. Tell me something about the others
Can you
in
tell
your
me something about
trade.
the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Woodsek in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sassa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand.
His heart's within a cavity of bone in his chest.
Usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
Well, okay. How about Simon from Sasau?
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is. A loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
Well. That'll do.
I'm interested in...
Of course.
No, I'm not.
Let's keep it simple. If you lose, that's a fair way.
I won't take the wager
I don't fancy it.
because I'm not going to gamble on something that's not a sure thing. And I'm definitely not going to gamble on something that is sure to not be a thing. That would be silly. Bet on myself to win when all I can do is lose the tourney? No! That is silliness. Sheer, utter, and complete silliness. Suppose now, though, it's time for my guard shift. Oh, I think I can get there in time. You feeling alright? You just appeared out of nowhere.
God be with you.
Tell me about Rattay. And the Cumans.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Terrible thoughts. I hear they skin people alive and what they do to the womenfolk. Better take your own life than fall into their hands. Beasts they are. Animals.
Farewell.
Between 11 and 7.
Come and get it. Man cannot live
I'm too early for my shift. Oh no. Oh well. Nest? Where nest? Nest where? Where? Nest. Their nest. I have no bow on me. Still no bow.
Disdain not our supplications in our distress, but deliver us from perils. Only the pure, blessed one.
What do you want?
I love the echo in this church.
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it. Same as always. I reckon they was after the silver mines, wasn't they?
Well, you're not wrong, Agnes.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, the bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
God bless.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Rattay?
We got sturdy walls and 2 castles to protect us. There's not many towns have that. And we got everything we need here. We got an apothecary, a swordsmith, an armorer. We got a beautiful church and fine alehouses.
No towns have walls and castles to protect them these days.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing. One of them's brought the plague with him.
Then we're all fucked.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Terrible.
But he sounds so compassionate for a priest.
I hear they skin people alive, and what they do to the women folk.
Let's be honest, what they do with the women folk is probably just as bad as what every other medieval army did with their women folk. Or the women folk of the places they conquered. Nothing nice. They certainly didn't buy them pretty dresses and take them out for dinner. Because that's just not how the world works. That killed some time, but not enough. Well, I am just going to wait. Nightingale should be along shortly. Fellow does look different from the other guards. Not this fellow, who is just guard. Or this fellow, who is also just guard. See? Guard. Then there's the guard whose pocket I still need to pick for Vagabond fellow, who is guard Pasdara. He just looks mostly like one of the other guards. But Nightingale does not. Here he comes, look. You can tell that's him, because he looks like a guard, but he looks different. Very, very different. But that's him. Well, I suppose he's dressed similarly to that guard. But he's still different. Could just be the beard, I suppose.
Here I am. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Her name is Teresa, thank you very much, but
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men.
Yeah, that's true.
Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I just want to be useful, mate.
I don't want to be kicking around in the dirt while other men do honest work.
You're an eager one, aren't you?
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the Lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. A man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord.
Yeah, I've met him anyway.
This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff
It's not
and
bad.
his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe.
Did the scribe teach you
And the
that term?
jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know.
Of course.
He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it. The swordsmith lives here.
Fresh bread! Come and get it! Man cannot live by bread alone. Come on up and take a look. Without it either.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
I don't want you here. Is that veneer pile not big enough for you?
You're a bit of an arsehole, aren't you, buddy?
Well then, what's it to be? Are you going or not?
No.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is.
Henry's not wearing
Thinks
pants.
she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
You call yourself a Christian armourer?
Can't you show us some Christian charity, armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms, even to this witch only yesterday?
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
Did you get any arms or not?
Yes.
From the armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
Well, how about this?
I think you ought to give Jane something.
I gave her a groschen yesterday, and today she's ruining my business. Have you taken leave of your senses? Why should I give her anything?
Well, you wouldn't want to look like a heartless bastard in front of the whole town, would you?
No. Certainly not.
There you go then. Just a coin or two and you'll have an even better name.
Oh, for God's sake. Here you are. And don't come back.
Thank you.
See now? It didn't hurt too much.
He'll hate you now, that I can tell you. But you acted like a good Christian. Your old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man.
Just put some pants on
She's
quickly.
managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather. Time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here. works much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around. We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
That's just not right.
There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later. Let's move along to the Inner Bailey.
Whatever you say, Nightingale. Currently, you're the boss of me.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
So, Hans?
The Rattay fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad.
Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Oh, I suppose we need one. Oh, that's a big pile of shit.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet today.
Good. Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you
Trying to
something.
delay, I just wanted to
If the
check the
bailiff
time.
finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he
went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Ah, fuck. Wash up quickly.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and don't guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
I like how he tells me I'm the one who has to talk some sense into him, and then he just goes and yells at him himself anyway.
That fool got me all worked up.
Yeah, me too.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the humans might creep up on us.
Yeah, so let's slack off for a while.
Let's not let it spoil our day.
Because of that lazy bastard.
Since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Procrastinate with Farkle? Certainly, sir.
Why not?
You're a brave soul taking me on. I'm not used to losing.
Well, I just got 750 off one roll. That's not bad. He's got a fancy die, the son of a bitch. I'll have to relieve him of that later, when I can pick people's pockets better.
I shouldn't have pushed it.
I'll just take that 100. And I'll take that 50. And I'll take that 100. And I'll take that 100, and I'll keep going, because why not? I've got a decent lead. Shit!
Let's see.
Well, that was a good roll. I mean, it's a shit score, but it's a good roll. It's useful.
That's it.
Now, I've never lost against Nightingale in Farkle before. And I wouldn't like today to be the time that happens, in all honesty. But, if it does, it does. Shit, I think it might.
Coming.
Oh, damn.
Your turn.
No, let's roll again from that. I've never lost against Nightingale in Farkle, and I'm not about to.
Damn!
So we've just spent the entire rest of the day gambling. Well, playing dice, really. There was no money changing hands.
One more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind. The bell is hanging outside the rat house. ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
See, Bianca kept her place
Before I forget,
open
it's forbidden
till
to
like
walk in Rattay at night without a torch.
3 in the
Here,
morning.
take this one.
Cool. Another free torch.
Always the jester, aren't you?
Very fine, very brave jester, which everyone would have seen had I not been trading in Sasau at that time.
So I was worrying about you for nothing.
Not at all. I'm glad you worry about me. It shows you care. Why don't I come and see you tonight, and you can show me how much you feared for me?
You rogue. Not tonight. My cousin is visiting.
All right, tomorrow night then. Make sure you have some pies.
Oh, all right then. Come over after work.
I will indeed. I'll bring a pitcher of ale.
You all know what happened there? Help your neighbor.
Well, they've got some fun planned for tomorrow night. Good on you, buddy.
But it all evens out in the end anyway. Aye, true enough. God's millstones will grind you down eventually.
Don't let me interrupt. Love the puddles. They're just so muddy and horrible looking. Diddly 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 do, diddly dee, diddly do. And there's Sir Hanush. Wonder where he's off to. Kinda tempted to follow him, but I've got a job to do. I have to ring this bell. Or else people will spend all night drinking. Like I used to. Or Henry used to with Fritz and Matthew and Matthias. Boozing on till all hours. Kunash, kick.
Hey.
Kick. Kick.
Oh.
That's awesome, you can kick Kunash. No one in this game deserves a good kicking more than him. Ordinarily, don't kick beggars, that's just rude, but Kunash is an exception.
Regards to your man.
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we could see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh.
Is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
We weren't going to, but thanks for the idea. Yeah.
Give that bastard something to remember you by.
Come over here.
Go on, Your Grace, show him. Go on, Your Grace, show him what for.
Yeah, but.
I don't know what that means, but it's probably rude, so you bat yourself.
That'll teach you how to talk.
Ow!
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman?
They swung first.
How many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Ooh, hunting? Well, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Well.
Snow next.
It's always been like that, though.
I'll be sure to give it back tomorrow. Don't you fret. There's no rush.
Apparently I was being given shit by the guards just then for not using my torch. Oh well. It's fine, because I'm out of town now. Now I don't have that damn helmet jangling about. Ah, shit, the baths are closed. Damn it. Are they properly clothed?
Do you want? Good evening.
Hello.
What are you gaping at?
Goodbye.
You paid? No? Then get lost. Hey, you there. Are you going to hang around here gaping like a stuffed squirrel all day and night? Go and pay for a bath. Clear off.
Zdena?
Good evening. Goodbye.
No. Where's bathhouse proprietor? Fine. I'll just go and sleep then. I was hoping to get my clothes fixed, but fine, whatever. And, you know, the cheeky free save that comes along with visiting the bathhouse. Teresa, I'll come and talk to you soon, I promise. I will. I will. Don't give me that look.
Hey, lad.
No, I
you want a
don't.
little wager on the Rattay tour?
Not till I know I can win, Peshek. Otherwise, I'm just giving you free money. I've had enough of that already. 73 nourishment. That's not wonderful. I'll take my shard and my bow. The poor quality arrow. Why is that worth more than the ordinary arrows? Seems like a very good quality, poor quality arrow. Whatever though. It's fine. Yeah, I'll go back to the green and olive stuff. Oh, nearly at level 2 stealth. That's cool. Actually, no, the light padded armor is probably a better idea. Yeah. It'll be fine. That may not be. I'm going to have to do something about food. Huh. Welcome to somnambulism, where you just wake up in a random pile of shit somewhere. And it can happen really weirdly too. Like, you'll do something like go to have an hour-long nap and wake up halfway across the map entirely. It's really weird. Could always chug down some moonshine. It's quite nourishing, actually, but I will not. Oh! New vitality perk point. Yes, please. Marathon man, sprinter, or thick-blooded? Thick-blooded. Thank you. That might hopefully counteract my haemophilia somewhat. Because that Henry, he just loves to bleed. Now, pretty sure... Oh, look. There's a bunch of apples. Now, we can cook a bunch of apples. They're only worth 2 nutrition raw, but if they're cooked, I think they're worth 3. I used to really like baked apples when I was a kid. And that's the last of them. Now we get to eat them. Yeah. Has gone from 2 nourishment and 1 health to 3 nourishment and 2 health. I'm so glad though that there's no true realism, because if you ate 15 cooked apples, one after another like that, there would be some severe diarrhea happening as a result. Is Sir Hans ready yet? He is not. He is not there. Oh, he is there. Okay, well that's cool. Well, let's go hunting with Hans next time. For now, farewell. And I hope you've enjoyed yourselves.